Nee. Die Patriots, ek wil net baie dankie sê dat julle almal my met liefde aanvaar. Ek is baie dankbaar, want dis hoe 'n Patriot moet wees. Dis hoe ons is. En ek kan my liefde voel. Ek het die liefde van Misa gevoel. Die liefde van Press gevoel. Because if there's one person on this earth who had every single right to make sure that I'm not sitting where I'm sitting, it's Press. I attacked him relentlessly for 3 years. Hom aangeval, 3 jaar.
Now, what made you come? What made you come over? You know? Especially because somebody's going to say, you then called that party a dictatorial party. What is it that made you during this time think, yes?
You know, you expect your own to defend you. En ek sit daar en examens in die parlement, ek doen my gedoentes. And I get told, tone it down. Sit stil. Hier's jou boksie. Moet nie groter as jou boksie wees. I get told that. After Tuesday, the very same people that you expect to defend you is the people that will put a knife in your back and stab you from the front also. Just to say he did it himself. That's why I'm sitting here today. Because I was accepted. What's aanvaar.
The guy who had all the reason.
Every single reason in the world. That man, I almost told you, ek het hom aangeval behoorlik 3 jaar. 3 jaar. 2022 to 2025. As net ek maak geraas.
Politics is like football, right? That is why I say don't put it in your heart, you know? It's like football where you will have players, right? And then a player is playing for another team, and then you would know that if you people who follow football, they will know that sometimes you will have players, okay, that are not even sure whether they want to stay in that team, they want to go, others they want them, others blah blah. In the team maybe that he is in, sometimes it does happen that maybe that person is not happy and is looking for places where maybe he can be okay. All right, now that's how you need to view politics. You know, it's like football. Players they keep chop and changing and everything. Sometimes they don't need you anymore. Sometimes they need you anymore and blah blah blah. So as he says here, that I don't know where is he talking about because they are mixing Africans and all of it. But I'm thinking that in his previous party, they would suppress him. That means they would say to him, tone it down. Listen, I might be wrong, but they might say to him, don't go overboard, you know, just stay in your lane, just don't say things, whatever, and all of it, right? So I think, unfortunately, that's how politics works. Okay, I think all of you guys, you know that that's how politics works. And to be honest with you, it seems like the Patriotic Alliance is very happy that it came over. And if you ask me, it does make sense. Okay, especially when you look at what was happening in the past in Parliament between Liam Jacobs and this guy, Mr. What is his name? Yo, I forgot his name. Mr. Yo, I forgot the other guy. This guy here, right? You would see when they were in committees, guys, they were working well together, not in terms of a caucus or maybe talking as in like in caucuses, whatever. But I mean like when they would attack, okay, when they would attack an official or attack the board or anything with their questions, you would tell that these guys, it seems like they are in the same page because almost they were asking questions almost, in the same uh, aggressive way. They will not hold back and they will need answers. They will want answers. I remember the other guy. this guy here actually asked about why does the higher education, I don't know where he was, I think it was a university or anything, where he was asking how many colors do you have in your, do you employed or have you employed? Then they said we've employed 7. And then how many foreigners you have employed? Then they said we've employed 10 foreigners. Then he was very disappointed, and he even said it with his mouth and say, listen, I am very, very disappointed.
There are hundreds of colored South Africans looking for jobs in this country. And for you to employ more foreign nationals and the law doesn't allow you to do so, and you are justifying it, and you from the race group, I'm extremely disappointed.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay. And when you go to Mr. Liam, you'd remember when he was asking Mr. Denny Jordan, he was not playing. These guys, I don't know where do they come from, but let me tell you something. They are so aggressive. Now, I wish that, I don't know, guys, but okay, I think it will be an advantage to the Patriotic Alliance, okay? Because at least now he will be open and ask the way you want. Maybe I think there were some places, maybe, or times where Mr. Liam was very aggressive in terms of asking questions. Maybe his party, they were like, hey, my guy, I think you are too much. I think you are too much. Listen, guys, when you put young people in those spaces, trust you in me. That's what you would expect. That's what you need to expect. And you need to allow them to express themselves. You need to allow them to speak the way they want to speak because they are young people. Otherwise, if you suppress them, they are going to actually explode when they are older. When they are older, then they will behave like kids. They will behave like young people. You get my point. So let people be themselves. When you employ them or you put them in your party, let them be themselves. There's no best thing you can handle it. I remember Mr. Mbalula was speaking. He was asked the question. I think it was a press conference where they had a conference, I think, in one of the provinces. Then he was asked about, okay, I think it was young people who were having a conference. And then Mr. Mbalula was asked about the young people who were drinking, coming to the conference with alcohol, whatever. He said to the media that, young people, you need to allow young people to be young people, okay? Which is good, okay? That is good because obviously you can't trap them, you can't put them in a box because otherwise you won't even succeed, even if you try, you know? So, and then he said you must allow them to be young people, but obviously they must do it responsibly, okay? Even though I didn't agree with that statement, but it does make sense because when it comes to young people, guys, they are energetic, they have got strength, they've got, they want to be all over the place, they want to do their thing, especially in politics. They want to do their thing, they want to express themselves. And if you suppress them, in most cases, they don't like it and they will go where they will not be suppressed. Okay. Anyway, I don't know, guys. What do you think about it? Are you happy for him? And then tell me, guys, if the Patriotic Alliance is going to benefit from this, which I think they are, in terms of the parliament and also the committees, especially in committees, because in most of the time, guys, I don't care about what happens in the National Assembly when they are debating, insulting each other, all of that. I don't care about that. That's why sometimes I wish I don't post those things. But I like the committee structure of the parliament. That's where things happen. That's where people express themselves. That's where people get aggressive. That's where people get answers. That's where we get answers. Okay, even though sometimes politicians in those areas or in those sessions, sometimes they fight, but you can tell that it's progressive. Asking relevant, aggressive questions, which is good. Okay. Anyway, tell me, what do you think? Anyway, we're gonna see fire, I believe, because when you put Mr. Liam and this guy also and put them in one room, I can tell you it's going to be fire, man. It's going to be attack after attack, whatever. I don't know when it comes to the National Assembly, because I think you've got, because in the Patriotic Alliance, you've got what? You've got Mr. Mackenzie, you've got him, Mr. Liam, and then you've got the other guy. Hey, I don't know. We will see. I'm looking forward to this, especially when it's debate in the National Assembly. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please, oh, by the way, you can go and check the video. The channel that I was using the video from is actually News Live SA in South Africa. What am I saying? News Live SA. So you can go and watch the whole video. I'll put the link in the description, and I will tag the channel also on the title so that you can click it, and then you can go to the channel and watch maybe the full video. I just took a snippet so that I can talk about this. Very interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a good day. Subscribe, like, and share. Shop, shop.